Gentrification in Houston. Houston's background. The establishment of Houston. The end of the Texas Revolution marked the beginning of freedom from the Mexican government reign on Tejanos and Anglo-Texans. The year 1836 not only marked the freedom for Texans, but it also is the year in which Houston, the fourth most populated city in today's nation, was founded. Anglo-Texans, who are also referred to as Texians, ordered Mexican prisoners to clean the swampland on which Houston would be built on. Once the job was done, most of the Mexican prisoners were sent home, but many stayed. As stated in La Colonia Mexicana, A History of Mexican Americans in Houston by Jesus Jesse Esparza, this was the starting point of early Mexican settlement in the Houston region. Houston is now home to a large number of Hispanics. They account for an estimated 44.5% of the Houston population, making Houston an ethnically diverse metropolitan area. Second Ward, Segundo Barrio. Second Ward, which is also known as Segundo Barrio, is a neighborhood that is known to be one of the earliest parts of Houston. This neighborhood has maintained a strong Hispanic population over the course of history. This area of the city is one of the city's most historic and culturally significant neighborhoods. Second Ward is located southeast of downtown Houston. In the 20th century, this neighborhood is more closely identified by the Houston Belt and Terminal Railway, Harrisburg Boulevard, Logwood Street, and Buffalo Bayou. This area is just across Interstate 45 from the University of Houston. According to data gathered by the Department of Health and Human Services, the city of Houston Second Ward's population is constructed of Hispanics, Blacks, White, Asian, and other non-Hispanics. Asian and other non-Hispanics account for 1% of the population. Whites account for 5%, Blacks account for 8%, and lastly, and most importantly, Hispanics account for 86% of the Second Ward population in the year 2000. Gentrification. Gentrification is the process of renovating and improving a house or district so that it conforms to the middle class or affluent people's taste. Often results in the displacement of usually poorer residents that occupy the house or district. As stated by the report from Rice University's Kinder Institute for Urban Research, gentrification changes both the social character and the built environment of a neighborhood, and this is what is happening in the Second Ward neighborhood. Over the course of recent years, Second Ward has seen significant changes in its community. New development in this community has created change in the social character and the built environment of Second Ward. The development in this area of Houston include the establishment of the rail lines, construction of new townhomes, and the reclaiming of industrial spaces which attract businesses to the new neighborhood. As stated in the Houston Home to some of the nation's gentrifying area article by Florian Martin, East End, also known as Edo, has seen large increase in home values and income levels since 2000. Changes in home values, household income, and education level was caused by the new attraction of people into this predominantly Hispanic area. Due to the significantly high changes in percentage in the East End area, this area is ranked third in the country in terms of gentrification. The changes in the community, positive changes in this area include the Navigation Esplanade along Navigation Street, where you find Ninfa's Restaurant, a historically significant Tex-Mex restaurant, Our Lady of Guadalupe Church, the first church to offer Spanish services, and Talento Bilingüe de Houston. You can find the Navigation Esplanade. It is in this location that has been developed and has created an area in which Hispanics come together and celebrate. Celebrations include the celebration for La Virgen de Guadalupe's birthday. A festival is established in this area. Another positive development in this area is the rehabilitation of Guadalupe Plaza Park. Guadalupe Plaza Park is found in front of Talento Bilingüe de Houston. Negative changes seen in this community include the development of new and improved housing, townhomes, that are aesthetically different from the houses that are currently in the area is another drastic change to this neighborhood. The property values have increased due to these changes. The high rate is causing the displacement of many families that live in this area. Land is bought or taken from owners, develop new houses or businesses in the land attained, making the market value go up. The changes in houses, businesses, art, rehabilitation of parks, and other things in this area has made this historically enriched community change and conform to the middle class taste.